Fungal problems in gardens are more common than most gardeners admit. Powdery mildew, black spot, and early blight can quietly take hold of your plants, especially in warm, humid conditions. Many homegrowers turn to baking soda as a low-cost natural fix. But does it really work, and if so, how? This guide breaks down the truth behind baking soda's role in plant health, explains its limitations, and presents proven techniques that go beyond internet myths. If you've ever tried baking soda in your garden, whether it worked or didn't, drop a comment below and share your experience. Your feedback helps others make better decisions for their plants. Baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, changes the pH on the surface of a plant's leaves. Fungi thrive in slightly acidic environments. When the surface of the leaf becomes more alkaline, it becomes harder for fungal spores to germinate. That's the basic science behind using baking soda to manage fungus. It interferes with the fungal life cycle, but it doesn't eliminate the spores themselves. This means baking soda acts more like a preventative measure than a cure. It slows the spread rather than solves the problem outright. To apply it effectively, a solution must be made that balances baking soda with a spreading agent and a neutral pH. A very weak mix with water and a bit of natural soap or oil allows the solution to coat the surface of leaves evenly. This helps raise the surface pH without damaging the tissue. Applying this solution during cooler parts of the day and on dry leaves is essential to prevent leaf burn or sun scald. Testing a small area of the plant before broader application is wise, since some plants react poorly to sodium on their surfaces. While baking soda has been popularized in garden communities for its simplicity, it definitely has clear limitations. It does not kill fungal spores already present in the soil or on the plant. Instead, it only creates surface conditions that discourage their spread. So, as such, it has limited usefulness for advanced infections or severe outbreaks. Using it as a standalone remedy on plants that are already showing major leaf spotting, wilting, or heavy powdery mildew usually leads to disappointment. It's also not a solution for soil-borne fungal diseases. Root rot, damping off, and verticillium wilt all occur beneath the surface and involve complex interactions with water, oxygen, and microbial populations. Baking soda applied to leaves has no effect on fungi that live in or attack the root zone. Misusing it for soil issues can lead to sodium buildup, which actually harms beneficial microbes and soil structure over time. Another common misunderstanding is that baking soda works on pests. Unlike insecticidal soap, neem, or diatomaceous earth, baking soda really has no pest control function. It doesn't interfere with the nervous system or exoskeleton of insects, nor does it repel them. It's strictly a pH-adjusting substance that affects fungal surface conditions. That said, baking soda can be helpful in very specific situations. It works best as a weekly preventative spray during high humidity periods. Plants like zucchini, cucumbers, tomatoes, roses, and squash are especially prone to fungal issues, and using a diluted baking soda mixture early in the season can keep mildew at bay before it spreads. Consistency matters. Reapplying after rain or irrigation is critical because the protective layer washes off easily. For gardeners dealing with visible fungal infections, stronger approaches are often necessary. Neem oil has proven to be a reliable antifungal and insect deterrent. It works by disrupting the reproductive cycle of fungi and smothering spores, and it's derived from a natural plant source that fits into organic gardening routines. Neem should still be used with care, but unlike baking soda, it directly affects pathogens. Another effective treatment involves copper-based sprays. These target a wide range of fungal issues by binding to proteins in fungal cells, disrupting their function. However, copper can build up in the soil and affect microbial balance if overused. Still, it's a tool with broader coverage and stronger curative power than baking soda when fungal outbreaks are severe. So, environmental management should always be the first line of defense. Fungal spores really thrive in still, moist environments. Improving airflow between plants, avoiding overhead watering, and thinning crowded beds can drastically reduce the chances of infection. Also, Healthy, well-structured soil with good drainage discourages many types of fungus by fostering microbial competition and limiting those anaerobic conditions. Fungal outbreaks often indicate deeper issues like poor spacing, unbalanced nutrition, or compacted soil. Addressing these root causes prevents problems from returning season after season. For example, adding compost to build soil structure, applying mulch to moderate surface temperature, and rotating crops can all reduce stress on plants and improve their resistance to disease naturally. When used cautiously and strategically, baking soda can be one piece of a larger integrated approach to plant health, but it should never be relied on as the only method. Its true value lies in prevention, not cure, and even then, it must be part of a system that includes airflow, sanitation, and soil care. Understanding the science behind what works and what doesn't can save time, effort, and plant lives. Quick fixes rarely deliver lasting results, but when gardeners treat the entire growing system, from leaves to roots to soil life, fungal problems become less frequent and less severe. If you found this breakdown helpful, be sure to subscribe to Soil Doctor and share this video with your gardening friends. Re-watch if you need to go over the key points again, and let us know in the comments what other garden myths you'd like us to unpack. At Soil Doctor, we don't just grow plants, we grow better soil, one truth at a time.